Hi, crafty friends. I am back. It feels like been a while since I've posted. So anyway, I joined a swap with Bay Area Crafts, and anyway, it was a swap to use via Valint. I think that's how you say it. And it was with any collection, and of course, I didn't have the collection, but I wanted to join the swap. So that took a little bit of time to get in the mail. So, and I've been so busy, so busy. But we had to choose from four. We had to choose four things to create to send, and it was either 2 bows, 1 embellishment box, 2 cards, crafter's choice, 2 bag toppers, 2 shakers, and I can't even read my own writing, and a sweet treat. So I just did a little bit of everything. When I did start this, I started creating, so it was make to, receive to, and everybody always wants to make sure and give the hostess, something or make something for it. And my mind went, I don't know where it was, but I only started creating 2, and then, it just is more to create, or takes a little more time, I should say. So anyway, I definitely wanted to make her something. So that took some time, and then I started running out of the paper, and so I thought, well, I'm just going to use, scraps to create some little things. So let me see, it's not organized here. So I created this pocket. I did it on both sides here, and this collection, I don't think I even have a full, let's see, maybe it is here. Oh, it doesn't say which, or this one's called Sketchbook. And I think that's what I used for the whole thing. They didn't have a kit, I don't think. Excuse me. So anyway, here I had a few flowers in my stash that I thought went perfect for this. So here's another flower. And then these are the foam chipboard pieces from the collection. Here's a foil vellum piece that says Wonder. I think somebody sent me these little tiny flowers, which are perfect for, adding dimension and just a little pop. I have some tulle in the background. I did use a ruffle die, and then I have this gold leaf, or not gold leaf, rose gold leaf trim in the back, and then these pom-pom. I see some, what do you call it? String from the glue. And then on the back, I did decorate that. And here's some sunglasses from the collection, from the ephemera pack, I guess. Here's a word, Explorer. There's butterfly, vellum with gold foil, another flower from my stash, and then this foam chipboard. And then I did make that a shaker in the background there in the frame. And then these 2 cute little flowers. And this time I actually finished these pieces. Normally I don't, because it just takes time, but I actually really love the look of that. So there is that. And then let me move some of this stuff out of the way here. And let me see, I don't even remember what's in this one. So I wanted to show you, this is what it looks like. I was just using some scrap pieces, and then I made a rosette, and then some trim here, some ephemera pack piece there, the leaf, And then the foam sticker is the deer. And then I tied it with some ribbon. But here is, oh, this is what it is. I couldn't remember what was in here. So I did create some buttons with the collection, and that's where I did use some scraps. They came in really handy for this. And so I just put them on this here inside this glassine bag. I always have to think about how to say that word. So hopefully they can use that. And then I used some, on this one, I did use some washi tape. It's actually sticking. I have a bunch of that in my stash, so I thought I would try to use some things in my stash. We were to create 2 cards if that's what you chose. So I created one large slimline card. I used the Prima doll to, for a layer, and then the butterfly here with some iridescent what do you call it, foil, and I layered it. And then here's some trim here, and then it says happy travels, and then a rosette for my stash. I don't know if I got that from a challenge I did, and I left it blank so that they can use it. And then I created a small card, write a little note to somebody if they're doing a swap. So there's that. And then I'm sending some flat back rhinestones stickers. Who doesn't need those all the time? So I have that. And then I created a bow on the background here. It's actually a bag topper, and they could reuse this. Just take out the packaging. I used Scrap Diva Designs. Hopefully I'm in frame. Scrap Diva Designs butterfly bow, and I layered it with some tulle and then some flower, acrylic or plastic flowers. I don't remember what they're made of. So there's that. And then in the whole thing, I just cut a whole bunch of the butterflies and just created, layered them. And then it's the same thing as this one in here. There's 3 of them. And I backed it with some of the foil. And then here's a bag topper, which can be reused. I did have it where they can open it from the bottom. And then here is the embellishment box. Oops. I'm going way over here. Hopefully my camera's good. So I just layered some vellum piece from the ephemera pack, some tulle from Renee Bouquets, and then her lace from her shop. And then I just used some scraps here to decorate it a little bit with the paper. And I just kind of stuck in a bunch of things here that I have too much of it. These little things that I'm not using. So anyway, I don't know if you can see, but I just stuck in a bunch of things. Hopefully they can use. It's always fun to get some new things. So there's that. And then I have this little pocket envelope. I had an extra butterfly, glitter butterfly when I was cutting them, so I just wrapped it with tulle, and then there's a foam sticker piece. And I did create these, I don't even remember what, just conversation hearts. It says, let's swap. And this is from Scrap Diva Designs. You're loved. Handmade, hello crafty friend, goodies, and you got this. And that is backed with some foil. And then I have 2 shakers that I left blank, except one has a bow on it. I think it's fun to receive those, and you know, you can decorate it. Swap partner can decorate it and use it, and they just have to put, you know, their touch on it. So I did buy the acetate sheet. I don't think it was for this collection, but it is via Valint. So this is what I have made it, a shaker. And then here's that tote bag. And then I created this bow. And then I have another bag topper. There's that. And then we were supposed to include a sweet treat, so that will go in the pack too. And then I'm sending in some sequins. And then this pocket, this is a gift card pocket from Scrap Diva Designs. And then I did use some acetate. And there's the back. And I believe that is it. I was gonna try do some dangles, but I can't even tell you, it has just been one thing after another crazy. So anyway, I hope, I hope that you guys are having some crafty time. I'm getting ready to clean out my craft room. So who knows, there might be a de-stash or two. But this time it's gonna be cleaned up and organized, so I can't wait. And I hope to see you soon. I'm planning on trying to do a tutorial soon, and I will see you soon. Have a fun day. Bye.